Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another day here at Captain Crossbones Cove. So, continuing from where we left off here at Beer Manufacturer Simulator, we have a contract for a beer festival. So we need to invest in some more bottles, some more labels, and also some more caps as well. We want to make sure that we have enough, because we've got this coming. Right, buy those. Now, what were we using? We were using Brisford Brown and Bugwell. Okay, so we need some more of that as well. So we'll go with the high quality or medium quality, sorry. Can't quite grasp that. Right. We should have enough. Okay, so looking at the time and everything, we're gonna have to put in overtime, which is fine. As we have 300 bottles to put together. We have 116 so far. Whoop, overflowed that one. Good, that one. It's alright. We can solve that. Not enough beer. Okay, so as there's not enough, we'll remove what's remaining. Grab those and place those on here. Now, I did notice, continuing on the levels last night after we did our first episode, it does become a lot better. Obviously, at the moment, everything is manual operation. Our next level from this one, we will be able to sell these tables because we'll have the option to do 5 bottles at a time, if I'm right. Flip over to here. Yes, so we've got already the 5 bottle filler. we're going to hold fire on that. Because once we've done this level and we've completed this job to level up, we'll be able to get the 5 bottle capper as well. So we'll be able to do bottling 5, caps 5, which will be a lot quicker and easier. Just while we're in this situation where we have this one job. No, do you know what? Actually, before it ends, I've just had a thought. Right, let's do that. Okay. Right. So let's do that, and we'll make up for what we've lost. It's just gonna be easier, to be honest. Right. So we'll place that there. Grab that bottle. Nope. We'll get rid of that by putting that there. Okay. So now we can make this process a lot quicker. So we'll put our 20 bottles. Grab that. While we're here, actually, just had a thought. Why don't we buy a second brewing vat? And then we can do 2 batches. You clever sausage. Oh, wrong room. Right. So we'll fill the back one up first. We'll move that one because we can to here, and we'll fill that one up as well. Okay, and now we'll grab that, open the packet. Drop that in there, run over to here and do the same. Okay. And run over that one, set temperature. There we go. Now we'll only be able to use one at a time, but one at a time is going to be better than having to wait around the other one to brew. So this will get the job done a lot quicker for us. Right, that one there. because now we'll be able to fill up our first batch while the other batch is getting ready. Okay, so they're cooking. Can't get my words out. One's cooking, the other one's cooling. So now we can move that one to the fermentation. While that one's at there, we'll cool that one. Tear open up our yeast. Okay, then we'll set that to 12 degrees. We'll get that one to... No, we've already done that one, haven't we? Okay, so that one's cooled and ready. Let's transfer that into our lagering vat. And we can move that to our fermentation. And then get the yeast into that one. Oops. No, don't want to do that. We want to... Thank you. Right, that's now ready. Okay, grab our next 2 bottles. And we'll do the same here. Okay, so they're now ready. That can be transferred to our lagering vat. We'll run over to here and we'll start doing this batch. Lovely. Okay. Now for another 20 bottles. There we go. Grab those ones. Okay, our lagering vat is finished. So once we've filled these, there we go. Perfect. Right. So now that's done everything we wanted, we'll pop these ones. There's one, and there's the other one. So we can now set those at 65 degrees. Oops. 65 is the optimum temperature to be set if you want to get 4 out of 4, which will give you a good quality. Transfer that. Those 2 are cooking, and we'll add more bottles here. Brilliant. Do the same again with this 20 litres. Okay, and then drop 20 more bottles. Not literally drop. You can drop them by pressing T, but they don't break. Okay. And that's that ready. Brilliant. Oh, Okay, so that's 80 bottles already done. Now we'll fill in this bit. Okay, and we'll do the same with that one. Lovely. Set our temperatures at 95. Okay, and same on there. That's those. While they're doing, we can start off with our label and bottling. Nice and easy. Now we'll have to put in some overtime just for this one job. Shouldn't do much hassle, which you don't mind. Okay, no caps and labels. So we'll run outside, grab our label and caps. Now, again, as I was playing it further on last night, they do give you a box of 100 caps and 100 labels. So we can't complain at that, but it's a case of having to level up first. But that's no issue really. It works out quite well. Okay. This will be so much easier when we can do the 5 bottles at a time. Let's say it's made light work of filling the bottles. Okay, so we are almost there. Gotta go and get some more labels. But while we're here, before we go and do that, I'd like to get the temperatures for cooling done. Lovely. Okay. That was quick. Right. We'll add some of these to our palette here. Can we add any to there? Yes, we can. Brilliant. Right. What do we want? We want caps and labels. And we can now send that one to the fermentation. Same with the other one as well. Now these have also got a trait, which is sweetness. That can help us with obviously a few jobs. Obviously, you get jobs like this one where it doesn't matter whether it's sweet or bitter, it just means that as we progress, we'll have more jobs where they'll require all the different things. So you'll end up with jobs that want heaviness, refreshment, acidity, and sweetness. So it can vary from contract to contract. Okay, so that is ready to be transferred. As I thought, we are going to have to do the overtime. That's no problem. Right, so 20 liters, and it's 2.5 liters per bottle, which is more than perfect fine. As our other ones, there they are. Okay, same again. Okay, so we've got 70 bottles. Right. We can now send that one to our lagering vat and then come back to here while we're waiting for that and bottle and or label and cap. Couldn't get the word out then. Label and cap each bottle. Okay. And that's our lagering vat done. That'll be ready for our next batch that we're going to do. What we'll do now is we'll grab those two there. These here. And grab some more labels and cap. We'll get these done. So I need to just run back, get another label back. And now we can crack on with these ones. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, grab those as we have done those ones. And put another 20. So we're at 196 bottles. Not doing too bad. As I say, having to do the overtime, but that's okay. Wet the whistle. Okay, so only 99 bottles of beer to go. They're not on the wall though. Okay, free to go. Right, grab those. Okay, so we're now 216. We want some more caps and more labels. We'll put the beer bottles that we have there, run over to here, and we'll send that over to our bottle pouring. Okay, let's do that and that. Run outside and we'll grab another one of the cap and label boxes and put those on the table. Okay. 1, 2. Lovely. So we've definitely got enough for this particular batch, and we've got some ready for the next lot. We'll see how much more we need afterwards. Shouldn't need much more. Not now, we're doing it quicker. Okay, right. What we up to? 236. We've got 20 bottles here. We've still got another 50 to go if we need to. It's saying that I'm about to use 20. So there'll be 30 bottles. And hopefully we shouldn't need much more. Put our label and cap boxes in. Okay. Lovely. We'll grab those. That puts us to 254. Oh, sorry, 256. Even better. So we are going to need to do another batch. Shouldn't need much more. I'm not going to put my hopes up on that one. It may be a case that we are going to need to use. Right. So before we do that, let's go and grab another label box and another cap box. Okay. And we want to do this job purely because this is a big earner. and it will also help us gain 2 extra levels by the time we've done this, and we've got any left over to do another contract that will help as well. Why has that done that? So there's 20. Duh. Because those 3 need doing as well. Right. Label and cap. Helps if we do these 3. Okay. No bottles. No, well, we know that. Okay. So we've got no alcohol left in there, so we'll fill up both our brewing vats. We'll do 2 batches. Helps if we have the bottle of water in hand. Okay, so we are going to need to run outside and go and get our hop as well, because we haven't got any hop. We've got a medium quality there. What we got there? Medium quality. That one. We haven't got much yeast, so we'll pick up one of those. Right. Let's go. Okay. So 65. We're actually not going to need to use that one, but at least we've got water there ready. That always will come in handy, having that backup. Okay, gotta open the packet. Go. Lovely job. So we now set that at 9.5. Okay. Now, as we're not going to need those, we'll put those on our shelf while we're waiting. Say while we're waiting, and it's done. Okay. Well, let's quickly grab those. Because we're not going to need those for this particular batch. The only thing we are going to need is yeast. Can't be without that bit. Okay, cooling time 20 degrees. Okay, and that to our fermentation vat. Now we'll use this yeast and we'll open the next one. No point wasting. Okay. Go to our thermos. Want temperature to be 12 on our thermostat. We'll place that back there because we don't need that. Lovely. Now we can send that to the lagering vat. just gotta wait for that. So while we wait for that, let's go and grab some more labels and some more caps. There we go. Now we'll send that to the bottle filler. Okay, and now we can get these 20 done. We're gonna have 10 liters left. So because we've got that left, we'll drop the there. I'll grab these bottles, and then we want those as well. So we've still got 5 liters, which is fine, because I can use that for something else, or we can just get rid of it, one or the other. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Lovely. Thank you. There we go. Okay. So grab those off of there. Put label. We want one of those caps. And we'll get those 3. Now we are going to end up with obviously some label and cap boxes left over. And we're going to be left with some on here as well. So what we can do is we can take those off. There we go. Look, last one, and we are at 299. Now we're at 309. Okay, so no, I didn't want you to do that. I want trying to click the wrong blinking part of the screen. Doesn't help. Oh, all right. Okay, so what we've got here, we can now just pick these up. Drop those on here. Okay, same again on here. Um, why you do that? Okay, we haven't got enough room. Well, that's a pain. Would have been nice to be able to put them all on that one shelf. Okay, right. Let's go and news. We'll go contracts complete, and we have level 5. So we have a crate table, new yeast, medium quality hollow gold, Coldra ale, um, Carmen Amber Malt, Paula Brook, uh, Casadilla, Dirty Keg, Beer Crate, Lagering Vat, 60 litre, Fermentation Vat, and Brewing Vat, both 60 litre. And we have Beer Crate with 20 empty bottles. Okay, so now we can go over to here and we can sell those. Okay. So, why didn't you move? Right, try again. Thank you, level 6. Okay, so here is our capping table 5 bottle. We've got rustic crown yeast, silken malt, deep filled red malt, clear base pale, onwood floral, and keg filler as well. Brilliant. Okay, now let's have a look. We got $1,300. So we've already got the bottle filler. We'll go with the brewing vat, fermentation vat, and the lagering vat, both being 60 liters. We want the 5 bottle capping and labeling, and what else do we want? Let's get one of those. Okay. So now we'll go and here we go. The crate table lets you put beer into crates and take it out. Each crate can only contain beer of the same style with the same rating and traits. The crate table becomes available in the shop after reaching the required level. Well, we've got it. We've already got it. Why have we got a bottle there? Okay. Well, we won't have now. There we go. Didn't sell for very much, but hey, it went. Right. So, we want that. Now, we don't want that. So we'll take that and we'll do what we did before, which is push T and drop. Now we want brewing vat. Now, can we empty? Yes. Okay. Vat clean. Okay, so we can now get rid of these, because we don't need that anymore. So again, place it on the pallet by pressing T. 60 liters is going to be more than enough to cover us. Right. What else we got to get rid of? Fermentation and the lagering vat. Okay, so they can all go. Nope, that one didn't want to. They can all go on here for us. we're going to move that there. And we're going to take that one, do the same. Okay, and then we'll head here and contract sell all. What we're going to get? $5. Is that it? Worth more than that? Okay, well, anyway. Let's get 10 bottles of 30-litre water. We want 2 of those. Crates let you carry larger quantities of bottles. Crates filled with bottles can be used in machines and fillers, just like single bottles. If you place an empty crate in a machine's output area, bottles will automatically pack into it. Okay. Right, so what we'll do is we'll grab one of those. Now, if I'm right, there was 5 litres left. So we'll remove that because we don't want it. We're going to make up a complete new batch. So, first of all, we want to grab the rest of our bits and bobs, making the alcohol. Right, that there. And we want that one. Okay, so we've now got that sorted. We'll bring that in and we can drop that on there. Grab 2 of those. Now, at the same time, we're going to nip down to here and grab 2 empty crates, because what we'll do is we'll take those and we'll put one there and one on top. Now we want that one, we'll grab 2 of those. Okay, so they are low quality. I'm pretty sure I've got some medium quality. Don't count our chickens on that one though. I can't remember. I think we have. Anybody need the loo yet? Oh dear. We got no, not there. I do want the crate table though. Anyway, right. I'm pretty sure. No, we didn't. Okay, well, we'll just have to go without. That's fine. We can manage. Okay, so in the green, 23 on that. Then we want to change the temperature again to 65. So it doesn't change in temperature as we upgrade. Everything stays the same. It's just the quantity that is brewed that is the only difference. There we go. Same again. 23 puts us in the green. This one we want at 95. Okay, so we can drop that one off because we don't need that. What we can do though while we're waiting is we can have a quick glance. Okay, so our yeast is $17 and we only have $10 available. That's fine. We should be able to make that affordable. I mean, we've got plenty of yeast now. To make a couple of batches of this with what we've got. It just wouldn't be enough for two. That's the only thing. Okay, so obviously our ingredients is 30 and we just haven't got enough on that other one. There we go, 23. So yeah, we could actually do a second batch. I think worth probably doing. But then we haven't got all the bottles to be able to do that. We've only got the 2 crates. So it's something we can look into. Okay, so now we're working overtime again. That is fine by me. Okay, lagering that time. Right, so in the meantime, while we're waiting that now, come over here and we'll grab all our water. We'll place all of the 60 litre that we need into the brewery vat. Obviously, we only need 2 bottles. So what we'll do is that we'll fill this up and we'll put the rest on the shelf. There we go. I think our lagering vat is now done. Okay, so definitely done now. Okay, so we want Brisford Brown. We want our hook well, and we want permit. Okay, so we are going to get another batch ready. May as well. There we go. And now we'll get that set at 6.5. In the meantime, we'll send that to our bottling. Okay, that's gonna be a while. Nope. Okay, that went quicker than we were expecting. Right. So we'll now do this one. Be there yet. Okay, that'll do us. Right. Oil 95. Lovely. Okay. So all we need is the yeast. While we're waiting, we'll drop these into our crate. Okay. So that's 40 liters left. We'll grab those and our empty crate. We'll grab that there. And we'll set that to cool. And we want 2 cap boxes and 2 label boxes. And we'll put those in there. One. There we go. That is so much quicker. Much happier with that. Okay. And we are done on those. Okay, so we can put that in our pickup point. Now we've got empty crate there, and there. We'll use the bed. Oh, another festival! Yay! Okay, so we've got 600 of these do. Okay, right. Can we get this done? Of course we can. Right, that needs 60. Can we get another crate? No. What we need to do? Available. Let's sell that one. Okay, so this is just putting some money in the kitty. 195. So we want to get 8 crates. Then we want to head up here and we want to grab one of those, one of those. I have to bring down. Oops. I'll have to bring down the amount of crates we have for now. And we want that. Okay. Right. Now we've got enough here so far. So, right. We'll drop 2 of those there. Oh, goodness sake. Trying to put it in the wrong place. Right, there we go. Now grab that. We have got enough in there, but we also do have 60 liters here, so we can also do that first as well. Okay, right. So let's. Wrong button. There we go. Want to set that at 12. Run through, and we'll fill these. Okay. So that will give us 40 bottles. We'll place those on there, grab those 2 and add those 2 there. And 2 labels, 2 caps. Label and cap box there. Okay, so that is one job that we're going to have complete, which we can use. What? Oh, okay. We've run out of how? Eh? How have we run out of labels before we've run out of caps? I don't know. Okay, that seems to have gone very, very weird. We'll just take those casually away. Place those there. That is a timed challenge done. Brillianto. Okay, so that's going to give us $450. Okay, now let's get going with this one. What do we need? We need a load of those. Okay, right. Probably too many, but that's okay. We've still got 12 bottles for that other order, so we've got bottle on the shelf in crates, so that helps. Right, okay, so we've got 20 liters already here, so we can use that. That will fill 2 crates. Okay, so that is 2 crates. done. I'm gonna throw those up there, and we're gonna change the packaging. So we know we've got plenty. We want to do the same there as well. So I'm glad that we actually managed to get the the 5 units, because it is definitely a lot quicker. Okay, so next slot. Lovely. Grab those, and they can sit over here. Now we need to drop that into the lagering vat. We'll drop these into here. Okay, last one. There we go. Right. Now I'm going to tear that open. Okay, so our lagering vat is ready. So we can definitely batch. This guy is ready. Okay, transferring to here. Grab those two. I don't think we can grab the third one. Nope. It'll only let you do 2 at a time. That's fine. Okay. So that is another batch done. Drop those there. We'll take that. Drop that one and that one there. Okay, grab those. Helps if we get the labels. Okay, we've got 7 cat. I think I know where that's come from. Okay, right. So let's grab those before the time runs out on the shelf. Grab that. Probably a little excessive on the amount, but you never know. Okay, right. So that's going to throw these out, but that's okay. We can work with it. Okay, so that one there, that one there. As they say, waste not, want not. Okay, so that's another 2. Grab those. Glass shelf. Grab those and drop those there. We'll go and sort out our beer shortly. At the minute, it's needing to grab what we've got. Okay, perfect. Right, drop that there, that there. Grab those. Let's get a good system going. What have we got? Got 7 and 7. Okay, so we're gonna need to come out and grab some more caps and some more labels. Right. Okay. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Yep. Okay, same again. Okay, so grab those. I know we've got 5 days to do this. But it's just going to be easier if I can do it this way. 20 liters left in there. Okay, now we're into overtime. Lovely. Grab those and we'll drop those. So that is ready for our next lot. Oop, that one and that one. Okay. So we need hop. There we go. Right. Now we'll set that at 95. Come on. Thank you. Okay, so 95. Lovely. Now we'll go outside and grab 2 labels and 2 caps. Right. One. Okay. Lovely. That put us there and there. Okay, right. Another bat. Okay, add that. Grab those. There's nothing left in there. Okay, grab those. Oop, too many. Only want that. Right. Now we want to call it. And we're going to grab those. Okay, that's now ready for yeast. So send it to the fermentation. Drop those. Okay. And then same for that one. Lovely. Right. We'll add our malt. Okay. Probably gone overboard. No, we got that right. Okay. So again, place not one up. Ready to add yeast into this one. Okay. Lovely. We'll. Oop, what are we going to first? Thank you. We want hops. Okay, ran out of that. So now we'll bring in that one. Don't know how much is left in that one. Not a lot, obviously. Okay. Right. Now we can go to 95. Lovely. That's now ready to go to there. Okay. Now that needs cooling. Okay, that is that ready. That can go into there. Okay, right. Now we'll go to here and change that to 12. Okay, so that is now ready at that. So we can jump straight on to here. Okay. Right, that is another batch for us. And we'll take those. some caps and some labels there. So that saves us a run. I know they're only behind me anyway. Yeah, that was quick. Oh, they were. Nope, I forgot. We've got to collect these ones. Oh, right. Okay. We want 2 of those. Okay. Label, cap, go. Okay. Right. Another 2 down. That's 212. Grab those. And we'll put that there. Grab that. Put that back there. Okay. We're going to get 60 crates in total out of what we have here. So that is not bad at all. We've got labels and we've got the caps with us. Oh, you silly Nana. You know what? I forgot to do that. Oh well. We can get round that. We can easily get round that. It will give us an experience. So we'll put the bottles on there. And we want to use crate table. There we go. First time I've done that. So that is really useful. Grab those. We want one. Okay, so that we don't get confused. Okay, 7 labels and cap. So we'll need some more. Luckily I ordered plenty. Okay, so again, drag those into place. Okay, now we'll grab that. Where's our other crate? There it is. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that is empty and we are ready to sort the next load come through. So we'll put that in the lagering vat. Grab 2 of those, add those to there. And then we'll grab those. Okay. And straight away, we'll name that. there. Good. Okay. So that is now 292. Really doing well. So it was worth upgrading to the 5 bottle. Okay. So now we'll build these. Good little rotation system going now. Okay. We'll grab those. Grab those. They're ready. Okay, so we've got only that bit. What's going on? Okay. I think we're out. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have to go to bed. Then we're gonna have to go here. We can sell. Hey, level 7. Okay. So with what funding we have, we now need to sort out labels. Go that route there. Oh, thank you. Okay. So what I'd like to do, I know it says waste not, want not in my motto, but unfortunately it's just going to baffle. So what I'm going to do is we're going to store those. They'll come in handy for another time. Now 40 liters left. Oh, you donut. Okay. That's no problem. Because we can just send those there. Be a case of, oops, I did it again. I messed up on the bottles. Right. Okay. So now we want labels. We should see them. Yeah, that's fine. should see them go back in the crates, which is what we wanted. Okay. That one there. Okay. Now for those. That's better. Good system going now. Lovely. 364. Oh, duh. There they are. Okay, so we've got 20 litres. Okay. There we go. Right, let's take these. Take those. Okay, and we'll grab two of it, everything there. He's still walking even though he's frozen. Okay. Just that random moment. Label, caps and label again. Okay, right, drop them off there. Got one there. No fluid or liquid, or whatever you want to call it. So 404. Okay, and then we'll go back in here. Grab 5 of those. Because we've already got one here. Okay, so got no liquid there, so we're gonna have to make some more. Oh dear, we've got no yeast. What we can do? We're gonna have to sell some bottles, which is fine. Hey. Okay. Brisford Ale. We're gonna have anything for them? Yep. There we go. Okay, so we've got 336, but we've got 595 in the bank. So we can focus on getting everything we need. Why did I pick low quality? Don't want that. Is that all we've got? I think that's the only one we've got. Is the low quality version. So okay, We'll make two. Purchase. Okay. I'm not too fussed about that one falling on the floor. We've got 2 waters there. I think we may need to order some more. I don't think 60 litres is going to be enough for us quite. We'll find out. We like a challenge. Okay, so Risford Brown. Okay, and we'll set temperature to 65. I might actually look. 150 for another brewing. Do we risk it for a chocolate biscuit? Yeah. Why not? And then we can get plenty of water. Okay, so that leaves bank balance as 0. But that's well worth it because we are going to get this done and smash through. I want you there. Right. No, you silly sausage. Right. Want you in there. Okay. Now we'll go to here and we'll set that to 95. So we've got one there, one there. Right. Okay. So before we sort that one, we'll do this batch in the way of just adding water for now. You there? Yep. Thank you. Right. Okay. So now we need to cool this one. Okay, so we're not going to do anything with that at the moment in the way of mashing because we want to work on both. So we'll transfer that. At least then we've got 120 litres. as we go. So with the 60 litres we've already got, that puts us lovely with 180 litres. Yeah, had to work it out. So we'll have 180 litres total. Okay, and we'll add rest of that one into there. Okay, right. So let's get both of those busy. We'll set that at 12. So once I've added the yeast, that should automatically start for us. Yeah, thought it would. Okay, now back to these. We want 7 litres. I want to put 7 that we had in that one into it. So we'll now add that. Okay, and then should be able to add this one. We might need another one. Yep, thought so. Okay, what did we do with those? There they are. We'll grab that one, similar, so it's the Lone Ranger. Right. Okay. Now, 95. And the same on that one. Okay, so that's 120 litres now cooking. We can send that 60 litres over to the lagering. That's ready for cooling. So's that one. Okay, so while they're doing that, we'll drop those off. We need to grab another yeast, definitely, because we've only got 2 in the one. We'll send that to there. Okay. Next packet. Okay. Now, 12. Okay, so that one's now ready to be transferred. So we'll take that one and drop it off to here. In the meantime, we'll get this one stored into there, which means we can now move that one into here and get this one cooked with the yeast. Another packet open. So now that will be set and ready to transfer. Drop that in there. Grab that. Okay. So that is done on that one. What we'll do now, grab that. Okay. Definitely got a good system going now. So we can't complain. Okay. So again, done. Now we'll stick those there. Move those over. Grab those. Okay. Easiest way to do it. We'll cross the labeling and tapping afterwards. Okay. Move those over. Oh no, we're out of thingy. Okay. So what we're going to do? Oh, okay. I think we might end up having to sell some of the water. We'll place those in there ready and grab 2 crates. What am I doing? No, thank you. Right. Okay, same again. Okay. So I think I might end up having to sell some of this. Obviously fund stuff for the next, but let's see. Is there 60 liters covers 60 bottles? We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully we can cover this. Okay, right. 460. We're not too far off. Not too far. Okay, so I've got no labels. Okay. Right. Well, we'll head to bed. We've got 4 days remaining. And to be fair, we're not that far off. Okay, right. That big one helped. Get 300 of those. Well, $300 worth. What do you mean it's full? Yes, it's going to be, isn't it? Typical. There's one available. What? How does that work? Okay, that's fine. We'll just these on the top here. Okay. Same again. Right. We should now have enough room. Um. Hmm. Yeah. Plenty. Now, luckily, these are only $5 each, but they're a must. So we need to obviously spend the money. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. No, you silly sausage. I want 3 cats and 3 labels. Thank you. Right. Now, let's drop those there. Head over to here. Drop them in. This will make up for what we had to sell. To be able to get back everything. So, how much have we got left in here? Nothing. Okay, so now we can remove that. No. So that needs to be sent to bottling. That can then be sent to there. Now we should, in theory, have enough to complete this fleet order. As I say, we're at 396, and we need to be at 600. Perfect. Okay, so grab those empty ones, drop those, grab those. Now we'll go and grab some more labels. And okay, more labels and more caps. Right. Now, lovely. And then this one. Yeah, I think we're going to get past this with no issue. 436. So I think we've definitely done enough. We'll not count the chickens as of yet. Right. Yeah, we've got 40 litres here. That will cover us for enough there. Okay, now grab the empties. They can go there. We'll grab 3 of those, and we want 3 caps. Okay, grab those. Drag those to there. And drop those in. Label first, then cap. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep those 7 from the last label and caps as a spare for any bottles. Here, where did that go? Oh, there. Oh, okay. Doesn't actually have a restriction on height by the looks of that. So, right. We've got 20 litres in this one. So yeah, we're going to have more than enough for what we've got. I've still got that other batch. And that'll be in the lagering. So what we'll do now, we'll transfer that to the bottle. I want another pack of labels and another pack of cap. Okay, right. Put those there. Label cap. Oh, helps if we put the next lot on. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it in this last one. No problem with that. Okay. 2 empties. Ooh, hello. I forgot we got them ones. They full or empties? I think they're empty. Yeah, they are. Okay. Just have to check. Yeah, they go golden once they've got liquid in them. Grab those. Okay, last of those two there and two empties there. Now we want two cap boxes and two pack boxes. Okay. Right. That and that. Okay. Now for the next one. Lovely. Okay. Drop them. And grab a couple more of those. We should do it. There's our empties there. So we've got 40 litres left. So we'll have more than enough plus what's left. Can't complain. Right, perfect. Okay. Grab the empties, drop those there. And now we'll grab our label and our cap. Okay, same again. Okay, so that is that one. Definitely no height restriction on that. So we should now be able to definitely have enough. And we even have a cap left over as well as a label. So we've not done bad at all. So oops, didn't want to do that. Okay. Well, that's kind of messed that one up. 3 spare bottles. That's okay. We can deal with that. Not like we're going to be short anyway. So we'll run off our 7 labels here. There we go. Yes, it is going to mess up this lot again, but I'm not bothered, to be honest. Because it's just literally at that end. Okay, so we now grab those. I mean, that's better than 7 anyway, having 10. Okay, right, let's go and cash those in. Yeah, more than adequate. Okay. Sleep time. And then completion. And we have level 8. So we have aromas. So we've got cherry aroma, chili, our pouring machine, which is automated, watermelon aroma, yeast. We've finally got the medium quality, Bavaria cloud yeast, Coldra pale medium, Tropic Flare hops, beer keg 30 litres, and the lagering, fermentation, and brewing 200 litres. Now, those 3 machines there require staff to work the automation. So we'll come on to that throughout the next episode or the next episode after that. We've now got our pack of 100 labels and pack of 100 caps. We've got big bag of yeast, yeast, big bag of Brisford Brown, big bag of Fugwell hops, and we've got banana aroma. Okay, so let's just have a glance here. Let's cash in what we've got left. There's no point. Oop, level 9, there we go. Okay, so we've got a keg cleaner. We've got silken malt medium quality, clear base pale malt medium quality, Carmond amber malt medium quality, and Citra Vale hops medium quality, and Cascada. Oh, sorry, not Cascada. Casadilla hops medium quality. Oh dear me. And that I can't see if we got any more left in here. No. And we haven't got any more left in any of those. So, okay. We'll cancel that one out. And there isn't any more for what we've got left. So let's sell the rest. And let's have a look. Manufacturer ranking, we're 3rd. So we can't complain at that. Okay. So that is all we've got time for. I will soon be doing live videos again soon. At the moment, I'm just waiting for my new internet provider to come out and install full fiber for me. So I'm doing the next best thing by doing slightly longer than usual recordings. I hope you've all enjoyed watching. Thanks again. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe subscribe, especially as the parrot in the right-hand corner says, please. All right then, ladies and gents, boys and girls, have a great night. Thanks for watching.
Avast, ye scallywags! If ye enjoy this video, don't be a scurvy dog. Mash that like button and subscribe to me channel. Fair winds to ye all. Thanks for watching me hearties, and I'll see ye in the next voyage.